When is a teddy bear much more than just a stuffed animal?
His name is Brownie, and I got him on the ambulance.
When they arrive in times of crisis, like a frightful trip to the hospital.
It was comforting having the bears for him and for us.
I am so glad I got the chance to meet Riker, and you're going to be thrilled to meet him too. He is an amazing kid. Well, nosebleed turned into near death for him, but along the way, he has buddies, Chocolate and Brownie, two small stuffed animals who made a really big difference, thanks to the Teddy Bear Patrol.
Initially, he just had a severe nosebleed.
It's truly a parent's nightmare.
Suddenly, everything's quickly going downhill, major bruising and bleeding and really scary blood work. He went into cardiac arrest during one of the tests and was taken into the pediatric ICU, and then he went into cardiac arrest again. Things didn't look good.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Worst
feeling you can ever imagine.
Ryan Smeltzer was diagnosed with a rare blood disorder, and after a terrifying time in the hospital, he's back to being a precocious 6-year-old.
Brownie and Chocolate were the best teddies ever.
Riker came out of the hospital with two new best friends, Brownie and Chocolate. How important is it for little kids like you to have a Brownie or a Chocolate when you're at the hospital?
Brownie and Chocolate were so important.
They never left his side, even during all the medical tests and the procedures.
It was comforting having the bears for him and for us.
Even now, more than a year later, you'd be hard-pressed to see Riker without his teddy bears.
He sleeps with them every
Every night.
I sleep with one right here and one on my face.
Do you like this?
Yeah.
I love him so much. Well, we wanted to learn more about the Teddy Bear Patrol, so we've asked Rebecca Peterson with Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children to join us today. And you see Riker talk about his bears, and you really get why they're so important, don't you?
I love it. It's such an incredible story. To be able to give a child something in the most traumatic phase when they're so scared with the ambulances, all the firemen and EMS crews, to have something that they can hold on to and comfort them is just priceless.
How did this idea come about, if you remember?
You know, that I am not completely sure. I know Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children, we've been doing this for a few years now, and working with all the EMS crews, I go out and I teach a lot of the crews throughout Colorado, and we just realized they don't have the resources to give comfort for the pediatric children. They would blow up gloves and make that a little balloon animal, and that would be their toy for the kids. So being able to give them something comfortable and that they can keep like baby Riker and have throughout his whole journey was kind of the driving force behind the Teddy Bear Patrol.
Yeah, so you knew there was a need that needed to be filled there.
Definitely.
And then you talked to Riker. People might say a teddy bear, not that big of a deal. You know, how can it mean so much? But it does, doesn't it?
It means the world to them.
Yeah, it sure does. So tell us how we can help. I know we have a big effort going on here soon, so let's talk about that.
So what we're doing is asking everybody through the entire state of Colorado to donate new stuffed animals to any of the Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children locations, Health One, and our Care Now Urgent Cares. Or you can actually come to our facility, Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children at Presbyterian St. Luke's, on September 14th between 10 and 1 for a free event. And this actually allows you to drop off the stuffed animal, but it's a family event. There's going to be crafts, games, CPR, hands-only CPR.
Great,
first aid for kids, which is really important, as well as casting stations, so they can actually put on a cast so it's not as scary, and a chance to tour our ORs. So it also gives the kids an ability to go to the hospital in a non-scary situation to help bring down their anxiety, God forbid, if they ever do have to go to the hospital.
So important. Rebecca, thanks for coming and talking to us
thank you.
about it, and grab one of those teddy bears if you're out shopping.